Yes. Oh yes. We're back. We're back. We are back. Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio for Go Live Thursday. Akeem, what's cracking like it? What's cracking like it? What is cracking like it, my dude?
It's a fun time to be alive.
Well, it is. It is. It is. And unfortunately, everybody know this is breaking news. We had another plane crash. But before we talk about that, in the middle of the show, Hakeem, we go. Of course, we gotta get a shout out to our man NT is in the building. Shout out to NT right now, watching us on Instagram. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Guys, make sure you follow. It's so very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble and also X. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this lovely Thursday evening. And we can't forget you guys over there on TikTok and also Bingo Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So we got a lot of things to talk about, but before we talk about, the breaking news, hold on, I can give you 1 second. Because I've been hearing lately. They say a lot of people say on Facebook they can't be. They see yours, but they don't see mine, and I don't know why. I'm trying to see. Let's see what's going on here. See, it won't let me do it. Well, I'm trying to see mine. Like for some reason, it locks in. It won't let me do it. I'm trying to do it. It won't like make it visible. I can see it, but everybody else can't see it. I don't know why it continue to do, it continue to do that. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I give you 1 second. That's fine. We'll figure it out later. But Hakeem, go right now. We're going on to sports. Sports. So of course, yesterday the Pacers did beat OKC. That was a huge upset. Nobody expect OKC to be down 2-1, and if they still in Indiana. If they don't win, they're gonna be in serious trouble. It seems like they're about to lose the championship. So if OKC doesn't win the next game, I don't know if they're gonna win the the one at home. So they need to win the next game. It's very critical for them to win. If not, they're gonna be very serious in trouble. But before we do that, so Hakeem, go ahead and show this clip of this young guy, pretty much juke Tyreek Hill at a sports camp. Go right ahead and play that. A teenager, little boy. Go right here, play that. Let's go. Tyreek Hill shot. He got jerked by a little boy, man. Got him. Shout out to Abby Wood that's in the building.
Shout out, Tommy.
I guess I gotta watch it again. Well, your thoughts on the little boy juking Tyreek Hill, who is a professional football player?
It's a beautiful thing, but a lot of people need to see that you know, these kids are talented, but we need to put respect on Tyreek Hill. He does so many of these. He's always with the kids. He's always doing charity events. He's always running. He's always looking out. That's big. That's his superhero. So for him to get one up on Tyreek Hill is going to be the highlight of his life. So shout outs to that young man.
Yeah, shout out to him as well, man. That is gonna be a young life because now everything's viral, so everything's on the internet, so it stay there forever. It's good to see that he was happy. Tyreek Hill loved it too, man. Cause he like to see the young youth doing their thing, trying to be a fight future. Some of them are trying to be NFL players, so it's good to see that, and that was really good. So Hakeem, moving along to more sports news. So Stephon Diggs, man, we talked about him like several days ago. He finally came back with the whole incident when it came to aspect of the boat situation for him and Carly B. Go right ahead and play that clip.
Obviously, I want to be as candid with you guys as possible. I kind of like have a thing where talk about my personal life with people I don't know personally. I'm pretty sure everybody here, men and women, are great people, but you know what I'm saying? I kind of keep my personal life personal. I had a conversation with Graves, obviously. I'm going to echo everything that he said. He told me, hoping everybody making good decisions, you know what I'm saying? And I had a conversation with people in the building as well, so, everything else is everything else. The particulars is all internal.
So you understand that kind of coming on us guys, listen to that.
Obviously, it's a conversation, that's happening internal. I can't have too much of a conversation about it, but I've been in this league 10 years. You can format the question many different ways. I'm gonna obviously answer it the same way.
Steph, I said one to me. Did you know it was being recorded?
Once again, you can format the question many different ways. I've been doing this for 10 years. The conversation. Obviously, I want to be as candid and the people in the building. Obviously, it's going to be handled internal, in-house thing.
So you regret it happened?
So yeah, again, I would hate to repeat myself again.
Obviously, we saw you afterwards here. So what, even though you've been in your league for 10 years, we all learn things every single day. What did you learn from it? How do you move forward with this as a New England Patriot?
Obviously, I don't want to be rude, but I would hate to repeat myself for the fourth time. But you want me to repeat myself again and say the same thing again? I mean, I'm trying to be brave and people.
Well, it's something that we're aware of.
So we talked about it last week. So Hakeem, do you think he's very sincere when he's talking about he didn't know he was being recorded and everything that transpired with that incident? Go right ahead.
No, I don't think he's being very sincere.
Me either.
You know what I mean? And I want to preface this to all sports athletes. You are a multi-million-dollar asset.
Mm-hmm.
You taking care of your mama, kids, and your neighborhood. Watch them goddamn cameras.
Facts.
Do not allow people to film you. You should have a no camera zone to not fumble the bag. We don't know what was in that bag. And personally, I don't care. But the problem is everything is based on optics. Stephon, you are very intelligent. Seem like you was raised in a good home. Please watch the cameras.
I agree. I think Stephon, it was he felt a realize to be honest. I think he, in his mind, I think he didn't know he was being recorded. That one, I think he was kind of be a little bit sincere. He probably didn't know he was being recorded. He thought he was just having a good time. Because I think he saw like Cardi B bought her phone, so he probably thought he was being recorded on her end. But when them other chicks brought the phone out and recorded him, I think it took him left field. Look, he could have lost his career because of that. So to me, he got to be more and more careful. And not only that, when you come on to the boat, make sure they sign NDA forms, so they'll know pretty much what like P. Diddy and others those elite be doing when it comes to aspect of these parties. Like, you gotta be careful. Hakeem, final topic when it comes to aspect of sports news. Let's talk about Ice Cube talking about the Big Three and how he is bringing the fire rule back. Go right ahead, play that clip.
Bring the fire rule is a rule where a coach, not a player, but a coach, can challenge one foul per half. The coach could say, hey, I don't believe that was a foul. Bring the fire. So those two players involved in the foul have to go one-on-one. If he makes the shot, the foul stays. If he misses the shot or turn the ball over, the foul comes off the board. And the defense gets the ball. Bring the fire rule.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that rule. Hakeem, your thoughts on the big what is it called again? I think it's the big to bring the fire back. But go ahead.
The fire rule. This was something they did in the past. We got to give Ice Cube his credit, and he doesn't get enough credit. He built something for us. This is no different than the Negro League back in the days with Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson and these things. For a lot of you younger folks who don't know that, go look that up.
Wow.
Ron, Chaos Culture Radio need to be at a Big Three game. We gotta be front and center. If we gotta pack our bags and squeeze in the first class to go, we have to, because he's doing God's work.
I don't know. I think they're supposed to be coming to Miami because I gotta look that up because I do want to go to the Big Three game. I think I was telling my brothers about that. That and my friends, my other friends about it about going to the game. But yeah, I'm with you. I can't. We have to go. We'll go. Even if it's in LA, we'll go. I'm
We'll
definitely
go.
down for that because I actually
Because
do want to go.
mm,
Go
he's
ahead. What you was
handling
gonna say?
business. I say, he's handling business.
He is. Remember, everybody always say Ice Cube is a very intelligent guy. He always been intelligent,
By far.
intelligence ever since childhood. That never changed about Ice Cube. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. Shout out to the 164 people watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. And I know, but shout out to you guys right now watching us on TikTok and also Bingo Live, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for giving me roles, showing me some love. I see a lot of hearts. I really do greatly appreciate that. Hakeem, moving along. Dave Ramsey. We got to talk about money. Money make the world go round.
That's your guy.
It's fact. So, Dave Ramsey say money don't ruin people. People ruin people. Go right here, Hakeem. Play that clip. Shout out to Dave Ramsey.
Money does not make people go bad. It reveals when they're bad. Money destroyed my children. No, you had crummy children.
Or you were a crummy parent.
You're a crummy parent, and you made crummy children.
Yes.
And so you gave them money, and now you've got a reality show on your hands, And so what's happening here is your relationship, it was toxic and there were problems in it, and this big chunk of money is revealing it. It's magnifying it. And that's really good news for you and your boyfriend and your children. You have the opportunity to make this family whole and correct for the first time.
Or leave.
Yeah. More money does not.
Hakeem, your thoughts on that? More money do not ruin people. People ruin people. All right, your thoughts on that?
Ron, he ain't never lied. I don't know if you remember a line. I don't know what rapper said this. Money just amplifies who you already been. If you was an asshole, you just a bigger asshole. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So, and if you're a giver, you're a bigger giver. Shaq is a prime example. He has money. Oh my God, he has a good soul in his body. He's buying houses. He's buying bikes. He's just giving money away. Giving it away. He's buying bikes at Walmart. He's buying rappers' houses. He's looked out. He's put more money in people's pocket. Cat Williams it's the same thing. But on the flip side, when we look at Kanye, he is an asshole.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nightish.
Shout out to Nightish that's in the building. So you guys always want to see some good morning laugh. Go ahead and check out the Nightish that's in the building. Hey, Nightish, great to see you, man. We just been working like crazy, man. But I always trying to tune in here and now and there, man. Cause my job at night we be doing a lot of work there. But shout out to you, Nightish. I be tuning in, man. You doing your thing, man. You doing your thing. So money just reveals who the person is at the end of the day. The more money you have, the more it pretty much gonna reveal the person who is on the inside. Like you gave a great example. You gave Shaquille O'Neal. Like you see, he's a giver. Kanye West totally opposite. However, sometimes Tommy West do give. Kodak Black, you see that even though he's dealing with like his drug issues allegedly, however, he still give back. You see, he give back to the community and stuff like that. That's all it is. Money's not the root of all evil. People is the root of all evil. If people understand that concept, we'll go a long, long way. That's why people are afraid to be wealthy. Because they think if I become wealthy, I'm going to be a this, I'm going to be a that, I'm going to be a that. No. The more wealth you have, the more person reveal who you are. If you're a giver and you become wealthy, you become more of a giver. If you're selfish and you become wealthy, you just be more of a selfish person. That's all it is. If people can understand that, they'll be really, really like, oh, wait with that. Shout out to Dave Ramsey for that money advice because, some people need to hear that. So people, don't be afraid to make money. Make your money and become great within this world, whoever you are destined to be. I keep moving along to more when it comes to more financial news. So Lil Wayne album did come out. Is it Carter 6?
I think that's
out. Carter 6 is out. I think it's out, Hakeem. and they said it received the lowest rating than any of Lil Wayne's album. Go ahead, I can show that highlight. Yeah, the album is out, and they say the rating received 2.9. I think this is not good when it comes for the man Lil Wayne, man. But your thoughts on that, because it got a low rating, a 2.9 out of 10.
I'm gonna be real with you. I grew up, me and Wayne around the same age. I remember the Carter 1.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from. Hey DJ, yo, that's my DJ. This album, he's older and he tried his best, but it was very lackluster. Some of the bars were very cringy. The selection of beats did not match his flow, and this is why I'm starting to think that as soon as he got up under Birdman, things started to go haywire. He hadn't released an album, so you know it's a process to it. I am a Wayne fan. I love him, but I got to be honest. This was a very lackluster album. I wish it was better. He tried his best. At us being in our 40s, I pray for him.
And now that also on the album, they're saying like Nicki Minaj took shots at Shannon Sharp. We'll talk about that later on in the show, but it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm shocked that he had a low rating. I thought it would probably be at least a 5 or a 6, but that'd be like a 2.9. I mean, it's a really trash album. But remember, these are just critics. At the end of the day, if you still a Lil Wayne fan, or you still listen to music and you still want to put your money into it, that's why it's in the money topic. If you still want to put your money into it, you still want to purchase it, go right ahead and enjoy it. But I have not yet listened to the album, so I'm gonna probably do it over the weekend, listen to the album, and then I get my critique on it next week. But a lot of people, even in the comments, say it's not a good album. It's not a good album. Yeah. Moving along, last topic when it comes to financial news too. I don't know if y'all remember, but we talked about this on Tuesday, how Jay-Z betted that pretty much OKC was pretty much going to win and pretty much in Game 5. But unfortunately, Hakeem, he lost his money because yesterday the Pacers won, so he lost $1 million.
$1 million, yeah.
But some people might say, well, to him, $1 million don't mean nothing. But keep in mind, for a common man, regular folks, that's a lot of money. So Hakeem, your thoughts on pretty much Jay-Z pretty much losing $1 million?
There's a fable said, a fool and his money shall soon part. $1 million could have fed the
like
whole
a billionaire, man.
The whole Brooklyn, Bedford-Stuyvesant, or Marcy projects. It could have fed them. It could have got them out of economical impoverishment. Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the lavish one, representing BK to the fullest. Gax, I pull them. Bastard Duckins, white bitch. Now listen, Brooklyn's finest. Favorite record, but I was disappointed in him betting that $1 million.
Yeah, because you say he could have used that $1 million for something else, but he chose to use that $1 million on
to bet. He could have got a large number of people out of Marcy projects with that $1 million. We wouldn't have to be. We wouldn't have to be doing this.
But that's Jay-Z, man. Remember, that's his money. He do what he want with it. But he lost $1 million. Look, it even cringe for me to say it. Like, you lost $1 million. But they got it. You know, it ain't nothing if you got it, man.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, shout out to Y High, who's also in the building. He said, you might disagree with this. You might disagree with his politics, but you can learn from Dave. I totally agree. When it comes to money, I definitely learned from Dave. Shout out to the lovely Bobby Bryan that's also in the building. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for being here. Shout out to DJ Magnificent Entertainment is also in the building as well. Go right ahead, Hakeem.
I want to comment. Why high? You're 100% right. The debt snowball method has gotten me out of debt. I'll just point that out. So Ramses is very much needed in a financial world.
Yep, and shout out to also that person a first person that actually comment on X. Shout out to him as well. I don't know how to say that. Is it Cartel? Is it Cartel?
Kaluster. I don't know. He might be from Russia. Let us know you from Russia, brother. If I'm saying
I appreciate it because nobody really comment from X. They be watching it, but they never comment.
Yeah.
So shout out to that. You know what I mean? I had to give him a shout out. Shout out to that. Shout out to y'all right now watching us on Bingo Live and also TikTok. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Rumble too as well. Thank you guys and X and also Kick, Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Going into hip hop. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. So some people may not like him, but I tell you, I love Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat will pretty much featuring Drake tonight. He posted yesterday, but Drake will be on his show tonight. They're gonna talk about different things. They're gonna talk about, of course, Lil Wayne's album. He's gonna talk about his album. He's gonna pretty much talk about what Drake been up to, the touring and everything. That is featured on tonight on Kai Cenat on Twitch. So guys, go ahead and check it out. But Hakeem, your thoughts on Drake making an appearance to Kai Cenat stream tonight?
This was a power move.
Smart.
We're not understanding that the streamers are the new influencers to gain visibility.
Yes.
Shout outs to Drake, shout outs to Kai Cenat. Our Haitian brethren, our Haitian and Trinidadian brethren. I eat roti and Rio at the same time. And I love Drake. Started from the bottom, now we here. Go ahead.
Yep. And I can't wait to do some reaction to that live stream, because I know they're gonna have some really, really dope reaction. That's pretty much gonna go viral, because 500,000 people do go see Kai Cenat stream when he goes live. So it's gonna be a really, really dope stream. And Drake just gonna shut down the internet. They were Drake appears shut down the internet, because he still have that visibility, and the women love him. So shout out to him, and they will be featuring on Kai Cenat Twitch tonight at 8 o'clock. So guys, go ahead, check it out, and show some love. Show some love to the young brother. That boy is working hard. He just came from the BET, and now he's going there and go interview Drake. Man, that's good, man. He doing God's work, man. Moving along, when it also comes to hip hop news, Hakeem, Lil Durk is really, really trying to get out on bond. So the judge told him for him to be able to get out on bond, he got to have 0 count on his money. So Hakeem, that was Lil Durk is trying to do, so he could get out on bond. Do you think this is a smart move for Lil Durk so he could get out on bond?
Listen, it's not enough. Thanks to the United States judicial system, we want everything liquidated. It's not enough. We want masters. We want publishing. It's so many bodies dropped on that war in Chirac. RP FPG Duck. RP Can't Get Right. RP to all the fallen soldiers. Everybody on both ends, BDs and GDs. It's a stupid war.
But here's the thing. If he liquidate everything he won't have enough money to pay for his lawyer fees.
We don't care about that. We need you to come back to becoming a baby again, so you can learn your lesson. If you got,
but how will he win the trial when he ain't got no lawyer fees?
He has to leave it.
Hurt.
You got to leave it in God's hands and the devil's, and which one we'll roll the dice there, and the devil might be more profitable.
But I'm being honest, I never heard anything like that. Like you have to liquidate all your assets just to get out on bond. Because that was the case they could have did that to Diddy. That was the case.
To be honest with you, Diddy case is a little bit different. When we talk about racketeering, look at Dirk's case. Dirk, first off, there's already rats in his case. They already for the influence. Not only that, there's a paper trail, planes, credit cards, guns, rental cars, and I'm just speaking words, paraphrasing. Private jets to California, and somebody getting unalive, and more people had got unalive, and they're linking it back to him. One thing I noticed, I ran the streets, Ron. One thing I noticed, somebody's always gonna snitch. They can't do 100 years. So the person who's not the boss is gonna snitch on the boss, and rightfully so. And hopefully we can get all y'all off the street. Y'all don't deserve to be on the streets. None of y'all do. If you're a gang, you're lower than gum. You are a maggot. You are a cesspool. If you're pillaging, plundering neighborhoods and grandmothers is not able to come out and mothers are crying, you're a cesspool. You're dirt. Sorry, Ron, I lost myself there. Go ahead, brother.
I got nothing else to say, but Little Durk is trying his best to come out of jail, and you feel like if his mind like my freedom is gonna cost me everything, I want my freedom, he's gonna go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
And why I say this only happened to black entertainment. Wake up, American blacks.
Okay, why I agree with you, and then I disagree with you. Dirk is from a notable black disciple gang block. There are trails of bodies, bullets, guns, and women that goes behind them. Why? For this particular case, there's some truth and some fabrication, but there's a lot of truth because the records that they rap about are depicting actual murders.
Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to the 218 people watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Of course, we're going to head to the main topic on today's show, which is the breaking news, Hakeem. So, London board Air India crash, deleting more than 241 people. However, they say there was no survivors. But we're going to play that clip because someone did survive. But before we do that, play that news clip of pretty much the plane crash over there on Air India.
Breaking news, another aviation disaster, this time overseas.
A plane was headed from India to London, crashing shortly after takeoff. Let's get to Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson has that breaking news from the newsroom. Kimberly.
Well, Pedro and Charlene, it's too early to report the number of fatalities, but we do know there were 244 people on board the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, more specifically 232 passengers and 12 crew members.
With breaking news, another aviation disaster.
Air India plane took off just before 10 local time and was heading to London. It crashed shortly after takeoff at India's Ahmedabad airport, which is in the western part of the country. Right now, more and more images of the disaster are coming out right there. You see the thick black smoke, which can be seen for miles. Air India officials say the plane crashed almost immediately after departure, coming down in a neighborhood near the airport. We're seeing Air India plane took off just before 10. Videos of first responders working to put out flames at buildings right outside the airport's perimeter. Aviation data shows the plane descended at a speed of 475 feet per minute. No word on what led to the crash. Videos of first responders working to put out flames at buildings right out.
And there you have it. They say it was no survivor. However, I can't play the next clip. The next clip showed that it was one British survivor came out of that plane.
Outside the Air India plane.
Oh, it's in the bottom?
It's on the next clip, yeah. That was a miracle. He was the only one that survived. Everybody shocked. They don't know how he did it. There you have it, Hakeem. One British passenger survived. That is a miracle from heaven. I promise you. Everybody trying to figure out how he did it. Your thoughts on Hakeem on pretty much the plane crash, and unfortunately, it happened today. We're right here.
So, India is made of Hindus and Muslims. So I want to start this off by saying, peace be unto you, and may your soul rest in peace. And in Hindu is Om Shanti. I want to pray over the families and the people, the families in the airplane and the stewardess who had lost their lives in this crash. To the Indian people, we sympathize with you. And to the lone survivor, Allah has blessed you with another chance. To see another plane crash, my brother, is disturbing for us. This is only going to accelerate technology to try to make air travel safety. Mm-hmm. We don't know what's going on right now. All we know, it's in God's hands. Some of this stuff could have been prevented, some could not. But to notice that another plane crash there is and why I say I prefer older airplanes that Dreamline was 11 years ago. You're right. I think if you're talking about the Dreamliner, you're talking about Pan Am planes or those Dreamliners. So to see this, we need to just get to the bottom of this so we can make airplane travel safety all over the world. I've always dreamed to go to Mumbai and the Taj Mahal, but to see our beloved brothers, the Indians, you know what I mean, the Hindus, the Muslims. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam, and I pray for y'all. Go ahead, brother.
No, but people for the realize it's still safe to travel on plane
Yeah.
and actually driving your own car. So if you look at the statistics, the amount of plane crashes, even though it seems like it's high, but it's really not that high.
Mhm.
Now, India is the second largest population in the world. The number one population in the world is China. Second is India. They got the most people in the world. So this for them, plane crashes like this, you know, is very, very alarming because you really don't hear too much about it. But however, we don't live in India. They probably do reports about it, but this one hit major news because the simple fact is there've been so many different plane crashes that have been totally unidentified, and people trying to figure out what they're trying to get to the bottom of this. I can't. But you made a good point. I think they're all trying to make planes even more safer, especially with that new addition to the like AI, self-sufficient planes, building new things when it comes to the aspect of the tower, so they have better communication. Plane gonna probably be even more safer to travel. But right now, you know, my condolences and prayer do go out to the family that was involved in that. And that British man, bro, people gonna interview him all over the world because they gonna figure out how do you do it.
You're right. Waha say that was a Dreamliner that crashed. He said, Hakeem, that was a Dreamliner that crashed, 11 years old. Yeah.
But luckily, you know, people was loved, but it was only, you know, the numbers were very small compared to like major airlines that be having like more than 300 people or 400 people. So, you know, but they was silently mistaken. And I think the pilot, shout out to him, I think he was trying to land the plane because sources say that the plane crashed on top of the dining area of a medical college.
Wow.
So it seemed like he was trying to save the people, but unfortunately, only one man survived.
I wanted to know, did anybody pass away at the college? I'm concerned about that too. Did he land with people at the college at the time?
I don't see anything of no sources, but they probably including that with the people. So that why it says 100, 200 plus. So because they say when the plane crashed, they would say it was 242 passengers on the plane, including the crew. So right now they only cover the amount of bodies they got from the dust was only 204. So it doesn't specify anybody from the college. But man, this is just crazy. This is just crazy. But I know India officials, they go definitely look into this because they don't like things like that. So man, pray, man. I'll be telling people, make sure y'all live your best life, man. Live your best life, enjoy life, and don't live in fear.
Say it all the time.
Don't live in fear. Don't let this stop you from traveling. Continue to travel. Continue to love your loved one, and continue to have fun because you only have one life to live. Shout out to the 225 people watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. Hakeem, moving along to other trending news. So Big Blur, Hakeem, Dave Blur, I call Big Dave Blur. He's back. Remember the video clip we were talking about? He's back in the gym. Go ahead and play that clip.
Easy. Oh, he's locked in.
He's working hard.
You feel it right here?
He's gonna lose that weight, big dog.
There you go. He can't even hear anything. He's too locked.
Two more, he's locked.
Yeah. He probably didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, it's good. Did you guys say something while we're doing this?
Nah, no. Just encouraging you.
Blonders.
Yeah.
Sir, we got goals, blonders on. I think we're chilling. Boys.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on Dave Blur back in the gym? He kept his word. He's in the gym.
I want to say this, Ron. I am ashamed of the people in the comments on that Instagram post.
What
people,
saying?
No, they first off, they say why he's dressed like a school bus. and not worrying about the man trying to get his health together. People struggle with weight. They say the man was dressing like a school bus. You people disgust me. Vile creatures of society. Cesspool in the comments. Maggots. Here's the thing. We got to support our brothers and sisters when they're trying to do something right. I struggle with weight, and I'm trying every day to eat better, drink water, stay fluid, put cocoa butter on my skin. And for you to say that I'm happy of Dave Blunt's, I'm proud of him for going up there. He wants to live another life. This is something that they'll pick on him, but they won't pick on a heavyweight black girl because, you know, body positivity on that end for overweight black women, but it's disgusting for overweight black men. Let's support our brother. Who cares if he dressed like a school bus on a Sunday? We're going to say...
See, you joking about it, man. How you gonna well, we moving along. How you gonna joke about it? You joking about it, man. But remember, he said he got haters. Remember, he said, for all my haters, I don't give a F about you guys.
Hey, he said, I can't give a chat a pass. No, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Go ahead, bro.
But shout out to him, man. He's working hard. He kept his promise. He told his fans he's gonna make sure he live longer. He's gonna make sure he get on a diet. Make sure he hit the gym. And this is a prime example. He's in the gym. He's working hard. Pretty soon, a couple of more months, y'all gonna see his weight go. He's gonna be like, I'm down 100 pounds. So, you know, he's working hard. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Moving along to other trending news. So Hakeem. So TSA issued a warning. Costco membership is not a real ID. You cannot use it. You just pass it. It's underneath. You just pass it. It's underneath Dave Blur. Right there. Go right ahead.
Hey, travelers, listen up. TSA has a message. And this one's a little spicy.
It's a little spicy, and we thought it was pretty surprising. Agents are asking flyers to stop trying to use their Costco cards as real ID.
Like, who's doing that?
I don't know. Apparently enough people that we need to talk about it right here. TSA posted on Facebook, hey, we love hot dogs and we love rotisserie chicken as much as the next person, but please stop telling people that their Costco card counts as real ID, because it absolutely does not. This is the first year all passengers need a real ID or passport to fly. Most real ID compliant cards have a gold star. It's right there, that star on the top right corner. And while some Costco membership cards are labeled as gold star, they are very different things. And Melissa got a good laugh out of that one too.
I was trying to figure out where's the connection here. Boom.
It's the gold star members. Yes, ma'am.
You will not make your flight, folks. Hey, travelers, listen up to
Yeah, because remember, a real ID, you need to have the gold star on top. But Costco card is not a real ID. So, folks, do not do it. Just get your ID done. And not that, but you can also use your passport. It's also can be used as traveling. But go ahead, Hakeem, your thoughts on that.
Hey, is people dumb or they just stupid? Or they just playing dumb to do some shit like that?
I don't think they're stupid. No, because some people saying they can't get their IDs renewed because it has not expired yet. So some people still got the old ID card. That's the thing. So they're trying to find an easy way to travel. So they say, hey, we need that gold
spend
star.
that money. Get your passport card.
That's what I'm telling you. Just go ahead and get your passport. Get that thing done. Get your passport. It's only $150, but I know the shipping is only like what? Like $30 extra? But that's
it's $30. Like, and mind you, you have one of the most powerful passports in the world. You feel me?
Yeah, just get your passport done. But you know, you gotta realize, American people, we are lazy. Like, you gotta realize,
very
lazy. We don't like to go to the DMV, and I know, but the DMV has been packed. They've been packed for months, and to the point that people are selling their appointments. In Florida, already put in the law, you cannot do that. If they find out you do that, you will be prosecuted, you will be arrested, and you might have to pay a fine. So I don't know what other states are doing that, but Florida, they're not playing around when it comes to that. So you know, go ahead, people, get your real ID done, get it done. Get that thing done. Do not wait. Do not wait. Do not wait. Especially if you're trying to travel. Especially it's the summertime. A lot of people are traveling right now. So it is what it is. I keep moving along to other trending news. So Duke Dennis say women he links up with will not have to sign an NDA form. Thank you. Go right ahead, King. Play that clip.
I ain't gonna lie. If I DM you right now, this is how I'm moving from here on out though, because I'm actually terrified because like people weird. This is how I'm moving from here on out though. Let's say I DM you, we chopping it up, and I decide to give you my number. As soon as we link one time, I'm gonna have an NDA with me.
Smart.
No cap. I'm gonna have an NDA in my pocket. And guess what? If anybody come to the AMP house, they already got to sign the NDA off real. That's number one. So
smart.
But from here, but it's sad that people got to move like that, because I'm telling y'all, bro, it is actually scary out here, because nothing is like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing is kept in secret no more. So, oh yeah, first link. I ain't gonna lie.
So Hakeem,
you signed the NDA. I got one in my back pocket, folded up, hamburger style. Hey, no cap. I got an NDA in my back pocket, folded up, hamburger style. And if I got a hoodie on, it's hot dog in my front right here. I'm just letting you know. You signed the NDA. I got one in my back pocket.
So Hakeem, your thoughts on him being smart and making sure whoever he links up with got an NDA for him, and also remember, keeping in mind too, he was alleged that he had all these different women and they came out on him and went viral. But go ahead, your thoughts on that.
It says that he had, listen, it's not enough, Ron. We not only need an NDA form, we need a consent form. Because a lot of y'all be lying. So we need an NDA, a consent, and a gag order. Triple threat. So we can keep this thing under wraps. If you sue, we'll take everything you own.
And make sure you ask for the women for their IDs, because some of these women be playing games like they're of age and they're not really of age. Some of you guys get caught up. And this is very important for these streamers, because they've been doing a lot of these parties, and it seems like they be sometimes, I be looking in the crowd, it look like it be some underage girls in there. So they better be very careful. Better be careful with that, because they be having alcohol and all these other things. So Duke Dennis is being smart. So I hope other streamers will participate and listen to what he's saying. Not only him, but men as well, especially black men. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself, because look at the mess Diddy's in right now. You have to. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. A matter of fact, Akeem, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the Diddy. So today, Diddy Trial today, they released the audio tapes of him having a conversation with Jane Doe. Go right ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
Hey, baby, we had a great time. Stay in the light. It's all good. Get your rest. You are the pipe. That's my new name for you, pipe. Or should I call you CP? But, yeah. I want you to stay in the light. You know what I'm saying? We had a very, very good time together. Like, so much fun. So much fun. Now go rest up, get in your bag. You know what I'm saying? Got your contract, find a nice little spot, put your mind at ease. And yeah, I had a great time. And I really, really want you to get some rest. I didn't know about you throwing up and all that. That's
Lord
when I was
Jesus.
like,
oh Lord Jesus.
All right, get some rest, baby. Love. So if you come
So Hakeem, it was true.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, Ron.
So the prosecution wasn't lying there. It was the truth.
But here's the thing. He called to check on it, so that sounds consensual.
It does. He did call to check on her. Remember, they was in a relationship. But Diddy could have been a little bit more sexier on his voice. He should have softened his voice a little bit more. He can't be that too aggressive with it. It looked like he was, you know how somebody on the phone excited? That what it sounded like. Like, it sounded like he was excited on the phone.
Man, Lord Jesus.
So Hakeem, do your thoughts still change about Diddy? Do you still think he's innocent?
100%.
Even after listening to the audio tape.
100%. I think he's being railroaded.
And mind you, the prosecution put that on today in court. So that means when Diddy's defense team start next week, Monday, they could bring it up again to counterattack that. because like you say, it seemed like it was consensual because he went and checked up on her. Moving along to other trending news. So remember the BET Award, Hakeem? We got to go to Bow Wow. Bow Wow was hosting the BET Award around the afternoon time before they went live at the evening. And Erica Mena, no, not that one, but the one with Erica Mena showed up and surprised Bow Wow out of the crowd. Go ahead. It's the first one. It's the one before that one. It's that one. Go right ahead.
Oh shit!
Get a hug. It's been a while.
Been a minute.
That's his ex.
Proud of me?
Hey, what's up, brother? Oh shit!
The show, TMZ met up with Bow Wow and they asked him a couple questions because he did perform on Fresh than I Am, and then with Jermaine Dupri. However, they were in the crowd, so he wanted to know. Okay, TMZ wanted to know what happened. Like, hey, how come she didn't perform with you? And Bow Wow had to say, "Go ahead." It's the next clip. Yeah, it's the next one. Yeah, that one.
Oh man, how was being back on the BT stage? Bow Wow, Chris Brown, usually #1. Stop playing, go streaming. Everybody was wondering why C ain't come out for Like You. I'm not gonna lie to you, on some real I was gonna put this on myself. I don't think BET first of all, when you do an award show, BET is the one that outsources all the talent. So I don't know if she was aware or not, but I didn't even know she was in the building. I've been in my trailer all day. I've been at rehearsal. I had to host a red carpet. But I will say this, it would have been a wonderful moment if she did come out. I know she was in attendance. I didn't know that. I didn't know until I got off the stage and back to my trailer and checked Twitter. But I will say this, Screamfest is coming up. And the next one, me and B2K, stadiums. Oh man.
So people was wondering how come Sierra didn't come out, but he said he didn't even know she was even there. Go ahead, Hakeem, your thoughts on everything. Erica Mena and also Sierra not performing on Fresh than I Am. Go ahead.
He still cares about Erica, not in that way, but he still. I don't know if you've seen when he came, he kissed on her side. That's a sign of love and a compassion, regardless of whatever they went through. With the whole that he articulated himself very well. They are sourcing these. I don't know. They could have paid Ciara what she wanted. You know what I mean? Honestly, she doesn't need the money. Russell bought her masters back, so she owns all her music, her publishing. Like, she really doesn't need to do music or even perform. So it's a choice thing, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. But it would have been really, really cool because remember at one point they did perform on 106 in Park. Well, for her not to perform, everybody was or her just not performing her singles at all. She didn't perform at all. She was just there in attendance. So a lot of people was wondering why she didn't perform, like you said. But Russell already bought her publishing deal, and that she probably just wanted to just enjoy the show and just to be there for support. But it was a good experience. And the one where Erica Mena shocked me when I saw it. I started laughing. I saw like, you know how it is when you see your ex in a long time. She come out of nowhere. You're like, oh crap! It's like a shocker. But that was a good one, man. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Shout out to the 240 people watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Vertical Live Thursday. So, Hakeem, now we headed to the political world. So, the clip above you, the one with Trump, he had this to say about the rioters.
But they proudly carry the flags of other countries, but they don't carry the American flag. They only burn it. Did you see a lot of the flags being burned? They weren't being burned by people from our country or from people that love our country. People that burn the American flag should go to jail for 1 year. That's what they should be doing. 1 year. And we'll see if we can get that done. We're going to try and get that done. We're working with some of your senators. I know Senator Josh Hawley is very much involved, and I know the two senators from here. I think are you guys in favor of it? Boy, would this be a bad time for them to say no. But they proudly carry the flag.
Whoever burned the flag need to be in jail, pretty much.
A year is excessive. 30 days. I think a year is too much. But what he said is correct.
Because other countries will be deleted. Go ahead.
Be deleted. But what he said is correct. And people was eating me up in the comments when I said that, why do you flag other flags but not flag? I'm trying to tell you, you come here. We never asked you to come. You want to come in for a better life? We welcome people. Just do it the right way. I love America. America has granted me, my family, everything.
Right.
And I cannot deny it. This is the best thing ever. I want my kids to be born here. I want to pass away here. And I want to serve this country the best way I can. Thanks to America, we're able to live this life we live. And if you don't like that because they have laws and things that we have to abide by, please exit to the left. I have a brother in the Navy. I have another brother who served in the United States Army. I have a sister-in-law who served in the United States Army, and her family served in the United States Army. I have a niece who's going to the Navy. I have a sister who served for the police officer. I have another. I have a cousin who is a detective, and his son served for a firefighter. So you cannot tell me we do not love this country. We all pick public servant jobs. So get this straight. If you're burning flags, get out of here.
Facts. Shout out to Pretty Face that's also in the building right now watching some Bingo Live. No, but it's true though. Why burn the American flag? If you love America so much, don't burn it. If 30 days to me, Hakeem, is too easy. A year. Because then people understand, do not burn the American flag. You're a part of the American. You're in American soil. I can't go to Colombia and burn a flag, or I can't go to China and burn a flag, bro. I'll be stoned.
Oh no! It'll be the death penalty because you're disrespecting. But
yeah, you don't do it. Yeah, you don't do that to people.
So since we have freedom of speech, they think they could disrespect us by burning flags and waving flags of the country because we say you can come in and say what you want. That's a freedom of disrespecting America. No, we don't. We ain't playing that.
Yeah, or even Canada. No, man, we don't do that. Hakeem, veteran, listen to the show. Hakeem, veteran, listen to the show. Yeah, it's facts. It's facts.
Listen,
when it comes to, go ahead, Hakeem, what you going to say before we move on?
Did Memorial Day just pass?
Yeah, it did.
Them waving other flags and burning American flag is a disrespect to the generation of Army vets, Marines, Rangers, Navy servicemen, Coast Guards who serve this country well. Do not disrespect the flag.
Facts. Do not. Appreciate the American flag. Man, them people work hard for the American flag. Black people too as well, because they fought for this nation as well. Moving along to other political news. So Trump is saying that he is trying to reconsider the executive order to allow undocumented immigrants to remain in the U.S. to help prevent shortage of farm workers. Go right ahead. I can't play that clip. It's the last one. It's way at the bottom.
Peter?
Thank you, President Trump. I have two. First, on immigration. What made you change your mind about targeting in California farmers and people in the hotel and leisure business?
Well, we're not targeting. In fact, if you look today, I put out a statement today about farmers. Our farmers are being hurt badly by, they have very good workers. They've worked for them for 20 years. They're not citizens, but they've turned out to be, great. And we're going to have to do something about that. We can't take farmers and take all their people and send them back because they don't have maybe what they're supposed to have, maybe not. And you know what's going to happen and what is happening? They get rid of some of the people because, you go into a farm and you look and people they've been there for 20, 25 years and they've worked great and the owner of the farm loves them and everything else. And then you're supposed to throw them out. And you know what happens? They end up hiring the people, the criminals that have come in, the murderers from prisons and everything else. So we're going to have an order on that pretty soon, I think. We can't do that to our farmers and leisure too, hotels. We're going to have to use a lot of common sense on that.
And my other question about...
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on that? Like him trying to find a way to leave undocumented immigrants here to work the farmland.
Okay. I want to say something, and people might not like this. If you have something to offer, we can broker a deal.
Yeah.
If you're not a criminal, we can broker a deal.
Mm-hmm.
We are good in our plan, but we're only human. We make mistakes. So now we can try to rectify some things, but the whole idea still stands. We do not want people here who are undocumented. And I'm sorry about that. But if there's somebody who's been here 6, 7, 8 years and been working the fields, those particular ones, the landscapers, we should have a right to citizenship through a worker, where there's a program where they say, this guy, and you have no DUIs, you have no criminal convictions, we can broker a deal with you.
I didn't like the aspect when they were getting rid of all these workers. I was like, why would you get rid of the workers? The workers are doing a good service to the United States. You're supposed to keep them because people are not going to do their job. Black people especially are not going to work the field. So I'm like, they're not going to work the field. So I'm like, if they're working the field, or they're doing hotel bathrooms, or they're working at McDonald's, or they're doing it, leave them there. They're making a good wage of living, and even if they send it back home, that's fine. But at least they are helping the American economy, because people are not going to do that job. Like we said earlier today, how can we say American people, we are lazy?
Yep.
So if you have people that's coming in undocumented and they're working these jobs, leave them there. Recently in Florida, they arrested I think over 100 people at a construction site, and I'm like, what are you doing? Who's gonna do the construction now?
Yep.
Well, we already talked about that. We say the robots are coming. You know, how can you talk about that a lot? The robots are coming. The robots are coming. But until then, how many people work? Go right ahead. How many people work? And other political news too, this one got heated over there in the hearing. So Rep. Stacy goes in on the Secretary, Treasury Secretary Scott, and they got into a really heated argument. Go right ahead, Hakeem. Play that clip.
We have seen since January 20th that the stock market overall has gone down 1.3%, and gas has gone up.
Ma'am, that's incorrect.
Excuse me. Let me get something straight with you first here. I've seen you interrupt everyone. When you come to someone's house, you respect their rules. And in this house, we don't interrupt individuals. And you're not going to interrupt my time. I'm going to give you time to respond. You may want to jot down some notes about things that you don't agree with me on so that you can respond to them at that time. But while I'm speaking, as the person holding this time, you will refrain from speaking, sir, until I am done, and then I will give you time to speak, okay?
Look forward to the facts.
Thank you. I'll look forward to your response, whether they're factual or incorrect either. Now, one of the things that I noticed that the president, our present president, has said that we have seen.
Go ahead, Hakeem. Things got heated up in there. But a lot of people say, of course, Scott was out of place. Do you agree Scott was out of place, or you think?
I definitely agree with that. I'm not so far off that I didn't see that it was disrespectful. He shouldn't feel like he should be able to cut her off. This is a casual conversation. We're talking about the economy here. Scott, let them talk, and you could just go ahead and respond after that. Yeah, so he was out of line for that.
He was out of line. I agree with her. Allow her to speak. Let her finish her points. Write it down, and then we'll move on from there. But of course, because of the aspect she's a woman, some guys say she's supposed to be quiet and let the man speak. No, if she's doing her job, let her do her job. And then when she's done, you can kind of take what she's saying. Now, of course, I didn't see the whole thing in the entirety. Of course, it was just a clip. But they were talking about the whole aspect when it comes to the aspect of the economics. How can they improve it? How can they get better? And also, they also blaming this administration team to not focusing on the economy at hand. Last topic on today's show, Hakeem. Shannon, remember I was telling you earlier, Shannon Sharp pretty much went in on Nicki Minaj because Nicki mentioned her on the album on the Carter 6. Go right ahead, Hakeem. Play that clip.
This is what happened, Ocho. You know, I used to go back and forth with people. And I was talking about Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley said something. We couldn't find it. We don't have to. But anyway, we were talking about Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley says it's really great for everybody, Black Americans. And I was like, when has it ever been great for Nikki? When has it ever been great? And somebody tweeted, so I'm talking about Nikki Haley. So somebody said, Nikki really wants to come on your podcast. How am I supposed to talk? I'm talking about Nikki Haley. I'm like, Nikki, who? It'll be like Ocho. Hey, man. Hey, know about them sports.
Yeah.
People gonna say, who? It might be Snoop Dogg. It might be me.
Wait a minute. So wait, this is a whole misunderstanding.
It wasn't meant as a disrespect. I wasn't like, yes, I know who you are, but I've been going back. This is what happened, Ocho. You know, I used to go back and forth with people, and I was talking. We've been talking about Nikki Haley. So I'm just trying to figure out how do we, I'm supposed to like all of a sudden, man, Nicki Minaj? So, Nikki, I apologize. I meant no disrespect. You always have an open invitation if you ever want to come sit down and have a conversation, even if you just want to have a private conversation on the phone or something. We've been talking about Nikki Haley.
Yeah, and that's what happened. So it was just a misunderstanding, Hakeem. Your thoughts on the misunderstanding between Nicki Minaj and also
No disrespect to Nicki Minaj, but I wish she could have did her research before putting the man in a rap. Like, you're not even on his radar to be talking about. Like, he's talking sports. Like, who are you for in political stuff? Who are you for him to even mention on some disrespect?
No, but I think she got miscon. I didn't, because I think at the time they probably tagged Nicki Minaj, so Nicki Minaj thought he was talking about her.
Yeah, and that's
how it be that small clip. I would
Yeah.
say clip because sometimes it could be clickbait, but if they tag sometimes the artists do go and check it out sometimes, or their team. Say,
That's
hey,
ignorance.
Unc is talking about you.
That's
What?
ignorant. Yeah, it's just ignorance, man.
That way you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when it comes to aspect of these clips. Remember, people do stuff for clickbait, but that's why he apologized. Cause I would say it was just a misunderstanding. And of course, if Nicki Minaj do the interview on, that thing gonna shut down. You know, it's gonna shut down the nightcap. You already know that because her fans follow her wherever she goes.
Oh yeah.
But Nicki got to understand. But she put it on. It's in the Carter. It's in there. It's on the remix, so it's there. So there's nothing you can do about that. It was just a misunderstanding. But Unc apologized. To me, I don't think he needed to apologize. All he had to say was just a misunderstanding.
That's it.
In my mind, I'm like, what are you apologizing for? You didn't do anything wrong.
Before she shouldn't even say nothing. She should have did her fact check before she put somebody that could be her elder on a rap.
Man,
I found it despicable.
Me too. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. Shout out to Auntie watching us on Instagram. Shout out to Jen watching us on Instagram. Shout out to Miami Realtor Jason watching us on Instagram. Shout out to DJ Magnificent Entertainment watching us on Instagram. Shout out to White High. Thank you so much, White High, for always coming through, showing us love and support. Shout out to the lovely Bobby Bryant, who's also in the building. White High said, Ronnie, I disagree with you. Southern guys work farms, not city dudes. Which is true.
He's true. You know, he's from Texas, so he can speak on that.
You're right on that. There's no pushback on that.
There's
Shout
no
out to the lovely Bobby Bryant that was also in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the new listeners. Shout out to Abby Wody, who was the first one in the building. Thank you so much for being in, and we really do greatly appreciate you, dog. Big dog. Shout out to you guys right now watching us on TikTok, Bingo Live, X been holding us down. Shout out to X, man. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Also, that new person that commented, man. We really, because people don't really comment on X, I can't. So when you say a comment from X, I was like, yo, we doing something.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys watching us on Twitch, Rumble. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. And also Kick, man. Guys, make sure you follow. So very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. Guys, it's so very important to go to KL Culture Radio description. In the description where you can find the KL Culture Radio store, where we got the KL Culture Radio t-shirt, the hat, the coffee mug, you name it. It's all in the KL Culture Radio store. Also, guys, so very important to go to KL Culture Radio community tab. In the community tab where you can find President King's book, Raising Kings. Also, Black Love is also in the community tab. This guy right here, he is an author. He just be holding it down. And also, did I remind you guys he's also an artist too? His album's out right now. Broadway Fat is also in the community tab.
Exactly.
You guys go ahead. Well, it's called Community Post, but go ahead, check it out, guys. The album's in there. Click on it. It leads you guys right over to the album. like always, guys, make sure you guys go and enjoy life. Don't let this plane crash stop you from enjoying life. Go out there, live. Especially not only that, but for all you fathers, of course, happy Father's Day, because we won't be going live tomorrow, but we might try to go live on Friday. Not Friday, sorry, Saturday. Saturday, but we won't be going live tomorrow, or we will be going live probably Saturday, but we'll keep you guys posted. So, guys, and make sure y'all notifications on so y'all never miss it when we go live. Like always, thank you for tuning in Can Culture Radio. Happy Father's Day for all the fathers and also the new fathers and also the grandfathers and also our ancestors that was fathers. Thank you guys so much, man. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. And also, you guys are adopt kids. You guys are fathers as well. That don't have kids of your own, but you adopt kids. You are a father as well. We over and out.